Wisdom principles and lessons from reading the whole Bible in 1 year. 15 key lessons from 1 Samuel chapters 18, 19, and 20, and their timeless wisdom principles are as follows. 1 Samuel chapter 18. Saul becomes jealous of David. 1. True friendship is strong and unselfish. After David defeated Goliath, King Saul's son, Jonathan, became his best friend. Jonathan loved David like a brother. He even gave David his robe, sword, bow, and belt as a sign of deep friendship and loyalty. This shows how real friendship is not selfish. It gives and supports. 2. Success can cause jealousy in others. David became popular because he was wise and successful in everything he did. Saul gave him a high position in the army. People sang songs, praising David more than Saul, saying, "Saul has killed thousands, but David tens of thousands." This made Saul angry and jealous. 3. Jealousy can grow into hate and fear. Saul began to watch David closely and with suspicion. One day, while David was playing music to calm Saul, Saul threw a spear at him twice, trying to kill him. But David escaped. From that moment, Saul feared David because he saw that God was with him. 4. God's presence makes a big difference. Everything David did turned out well because the Lord was with him. Even Saul's servants and all of Israel loved David. People can see when God is helping someone. It shines through their actions and their character. 5. Sometimes, doing the right thing makes others angry. David was loyal and served Saul well, but Saul became more afraid and hateful. Saul tried to trick David into being killed by the Philistines, by sending him on dangerous missions. But David succeeded in everything, which only made Saul more afraid. 1 Samuel chapter 19. Saul tries to kill David. 6. A true friend stands up for you. Saul told his son, Jonathan, and his servants, to kill David, but Jonathan warned David and spoke well of him to Saul. He reminded Saul of all the good things David had done, especially how David killed Goliath, and helped Israel. Jonathan's courage and honesty helped save David's life. 7. God uses good family members to protect us. Later, Saul again tried to kill David. David's wife, Michal, Saul's daughter, helped David escape through a window, and placed an image, or a statue, in the bed to trick Saul's men. She protected her husband, David, even though it put her in a tough spot with her father, Saul. 8. God protects his chosen ones, supernaturally. David fled to Samuel the prophet in Ramah. When Saul sent men to arrest David, they were overcome by the Spirit of God, and began to prophesy. This happened again and again, even to Saul himself. God showed that his power is stronger than any evil human, or spiritual, scheme. 9. Even when things get scary, God is in control. David was in danger multiple times in this chapter. But each time, God used different people, and different ways, to protect him. For example, Jonathan's defense, Michal's trick, and the Spirit's power. God knows how to keep His people safe, even when evil is close. 1 Samuel chapter 20. David and Jonathan make a plan. 10. True friends care deeply about each other's well-being and welfare. David met with Jonathan secretly. He asked, "What have I done? Why is your father trying to kill me?" Jonathan was shocked, but listened. He wanted to help David find out the truth and be safe. This shows how good friends listen and care during hard, difficult, dangerous times. 11. God-honoring friendships are based on love, trust, and loyalty. Jonathan and David made a covenant, a strong promise before God, to always be loyal to each other and to protect each other's families. Their friendship was not just emotional, it was spiritual and deep. They trusted God, and also trusted each other. 12. Speaking honestly strengthens relationships. David did not hide how scared he was, and Jonathan did not ignore the danger. They talked openly, and made a wise plan to figure out if Saul really wanted to kill David. Real friends are honest, even in painful situations. 13. Sometimes, you have to walk away for safety. David wanted to stay, but after Jonathan found out Saul's true intentions to kill him, Saul even tried to kill his own son Jonathan. Jonathan told David to flee. As painful as it was, David had to leave the palace and his best friend, Jonathan. Sometimes, the right choice is to step away to protect yourself. 14. God gives strength in times of sadness and loss. Jonathan and David were heartbroken to say goodbye to each other. They wept, hugged, and prayed together. Their pain was real, but so was their faith. God gave them strength to do what they had to do. 15. Friendship that honors God lasts forever. Before parting, Jonathan reminded David of their covenant, their vow, and asked him to show kindness to his family in the future. Later, David would keep that promise, as recorded in 2 Samuel chapter 9. This shows how godly friendship is a faithful and trustworthy friendship, even beyond hard times or separation. In summary, these 3 chapters show how friendship is powerful, especially when it is rooted in faith and genuine love. Jealousy can destroy relationships and lead to sin. God's protection is real, even in times of danger. Courage and honesty are key in standing up for, defending, and protecting other people. Doing what is right may not be easy, but God honors and rewards it. Please click the related video link to watch Dr. Leesi Mitee's reading of the whole Bible in 1 year challenge. Thank you so much. Peace be unto you. Amen.